Okay, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to make a highly efficient and inexpensive incubator for your snake eggs. So that way you don't have to go ahead and buy a very expensive setup, pre-made one, and you don't have to take up a lot of space with the mini fridge version of an incubator. Okay, so first and foremost, you definitely want to measure your egg box and measure your cooler. You want to make sure that it actually fits in there. For this setup, you want to be able to fit a decent amount of egg boxes in it if you're incubating multiple eggs. So once again, just make sure that they all fit correctly. Mine is set up to where I can fit 3 egg boxes wide and 2 egg boxes high, so I can fit 6 in this setup. But if you only really need to incubate 2 boxes of eggs, you can get away with a much smaller cooler and you'll still be able to fit the 2. Just make sure it's high enough to have some extra space, so that way your water can go ahead and submerge the heating element and your water circulator. All right, so let's get down to it. This is super basic. I only have 3 items connected in here going into this cooler, and what those are is I have the 1 water heater, aquarium heater is what it's called. It's a 25 watt. I have my water circulator, and then I have a second heating element over here for redundancy in case one goes bad. To go ahead and submerge or keep the egg boxes up. Some people usually just put bricks. You could put really anything, but I found these trays at the dollar store. They were flat and I just bent the edges to kind of make a little standing tray, and it works pretty good. And then you just need to put the water in there, turn on the heating elements. You definitely want to put holes inside your cooler for circulation and oxygen to for excess humidity can escape and circulation of oxygen. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Find a cooler, drill holes in it, fill it with water, heat up the water, and you have your incubator. To incubate any egg, you need the right humidity and the right temperature. So normally a setup would have you put water inside an egg box with vermiculite, so that the evaporation causes the humidity, and then you put the eggs in that box and put that box inside your incubator, which would really just provide the heat. So then you have your heat and humidity. The problem there is that putting the water inside the egg box has the eggs in contact with water, which is allows bacteria to grow and could make mold grow on your eggs. So what I do instead is I put them in a dry box. There's no water inside the vermiculite, and the eggs go in that egg box. And what I do is I put water inside the cooler and heat the water. So that way the heated water provides the temperature and the humidity, and both of those are separate from the actual egg and make no physical contact with the egg. The reason this is such an amazing setup is you don't have a useless item in your house for 3/4 of the year. Once you're done incubating eggs, you can empty out the incubator and continue to use it as a normal cooler. Go to the beach. Another reason that this is a great idea for an egg incubator is normally when you have the water inside the box and your incubator really provides just the heat, it's heating everything up by hot air. So when you open your incubator, all that heated air escapes and your incubator goes back to room temperature. But when you have the water heated, when you open your incubator, the heated air does escape, but the water will maintain its temperature. So once you close the incubator, it will come back to temperature much more quickly. Thanks for watching, and tune in to George of All Trades for more tips, tricks, life hacks, and just things about my life.